Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. I'm Sarah Brewer reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, October 7th. Tonight, we report on how the Ephrata police chased a stolen car, and we look at Quincy's progress in choosing a police chief. In sports, Bob Kirkpatrick reports on how the Big Bend Lady Vikings fared on Saturday's volleyball game, and shocking news for the Elmira Cooley Heartline football team. Our spotlight story tonight is about a church's efforts to prepare families who can't afford car maintenance for the winter. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, a 41-year-old man led police on a chase through Ephrata and Soap Lake on Sunday. Ephrata police reportedly spotted Trinidad Rodriguez driving a stolen Honda sedan near K Street and 2nd Avenue at 10 p.m. Sunday. Rodriguez allegedly fled when the officers tried to pull him over. The chase went through residential neighborhoods in Ephrata and Soap Lake for 45 minutes before Rodriguez crashed his car in the 200 block of Alder Street Northwest. Rodriguez fled on foot and was caught by Ephrata police and Grant County Sheriff's deputies. Rodriguez was booked on charges of possession of a stolen vehicle, possession of methamphetamines, attempted assault in the 2nd degree, driving while license suspended in the 3rd degree, and a Department of Corrections warrant. Investigators are still looking into 2 people who tried helping Rodriguez escape by throwing things into the officer's path. Grant County Fire District 3 responded to a brush fire Monday on Road H Northwest near Ephrata that flared up from the day before. A pair of brush rigs extinguished the fire within 15 minutes as it burned through yard clippings and leftover debris from a controlled burn conducted on Sunday. Firefighters pulled the pile of material apart and poured more water on it. A spokesman at Grant County Fire District 3 said people should call their fire district or department to alert them they intend to burn things. When burning yard clippings, be sure to have water ready, stay for the duration of the fire, and pull the leftover material apart and stir with water when extinguishing the fire. Mayor Jim Hemberry plans to release the name of Quincy's future police chief Tuesday. The mayor offered the job to one of the 3 finalists who interviewed for the position. The City Council and Citizens Committees interviewed the candidates on Wednesday. The 3 finalists for the position are former Grant County Undersheriff and Mattawa Police Chief John Turley, Portland Police Lieutenant Robert Heimbach, and former Willows, California Police Chief William Spears. One of the men will fill the position vacated after Hemberry terminated the former police chief Richard Ackerman in May. The city hired Greg Meinzer to act as interim police chief until a replacement could be found. Hemberry was giving the final candidate the chance to inform others before announcing the name. Once named, the City Council will still need to approve the selection and a background check will be conducted. Mike Painter with the Washington Association of Sheriff and Police Chiefs said the process is likely to be finished by December. A Moses Lake businesswoman pleaded guilty to using clients' credit cards to buy items and pay bills. Amanda McMahon, a 33-year-old woman, pleaded guilty to identity theft in the 2nd degree in Grant County Superior Court. McMahon has no previous felony convictions and faces up to 90 days in jail. The prosecutor and defense attorney plans to recommend 80 hours of community service and pay restitution to the victims. McMahon was one of the co-owners of MosesLakeTalk.com and a former sales representative for the Columbia Basin Herald. McMahon purchased the business in 2012, which sold advertising on its website to Grant County businesses. McMahon took the payment information from two companies and began making unauthorized charges for roughly $9,700. McMahon used the money to pay several bills, including renting a television, DVD player, and nightstand, paying motorcycle insurance for her and her boyfriend, and making a payment for the MosesLake.com website. For more on this story, visit us online at iFIBER1.com/news. Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks that you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. We'll be back after these messages with the latest from our iFIBER 1 Weather Center, sports, and more news.